Hello and welcome to Spotlight on Stage, where we shine a light on theatre across Greater Manchester. I'm Michelle Eagleton, and this is where you find me every Monday, bringing you the latest theatre news and your guide to what's on at theatres across Greater Manchester over the next 7 days. Now, I am starting the show with some exciting news this week and something that I absolutely adore. In fact, I will go on record saying it's my favourite musical and movie of all time. I'm talking about Singing in the Rain. We know it's coming to the Royal Exchange for the Christmas season. It's going to be here from the 29th of November, and they have just announced the cast. Oh, and it's a good one because returning to the Royal Exchange after his performance in Gypsy in 2019, which was brilliant, Louis Gaunt is back. He's going to be stepping into the iconic tap shoes of Don Lockwood. Joining him is Danny Collins, who you may have seen in Cats. He's going to be playing Cosmo Brown. Laura Baldwin from 101 Dalmatians and Waitress is starring as Lena Lamond, and Olivier nominated for her role as Emma in the Barbican production of Anything Goes. We've got Carly Mercedes Dyer in there as Kathy Selden. She's making her Royal Exchange debut. Now, I love this cast. Of course, you've got all the iconic songs that we know and love as well, such as Make 'Em Laugh, Good Morning, Moses Supposes, and the title song, Singing in the Rain. It's going to be here until the 18th of January, 2026. And I'm definitely going to be going to see that show more than once while it's here in Manchester. If you want to book your tickets, you know where to go. ilovemanchester.com/theatre. Now, staying with the Royal Exchange, they have appointed a new member of the team, and it might be somebody that you already know. I'm talking about Sheena Wrigley. Now, she is the new executive director, co-CEO at the Royal Exchange. She's going to be joining the theatre full time next year. And as I said, you might recognize the name because she is currently the executive director at Factory International. This is a brilliant appointment, and she will be joining, of course, in the Royal Exchange 50th anniversary year, which is absolutely wonderful. Great news for the Royal Exchange and exciting times ahead. Now, let's take a look at what is on at theatres this week. Here's your rundown. Well, it's spectacular, spectacular, spectacular. I can say that because I have seen it. It is Moulin Rouge, the musical, a world where bohemians and aristocrats rub elbows and revel in electrifying enchantment. You may have seen the movie. You have to see it on stage. It is absolutely incredible. And that is why it has won 10 Tony Awards to date. It comes to life on stage, remixed in a new musical mashup extravaganza. There's even a big elephant and the windmill of the Moulin Rouge, which is taking place at the Palace Theatre, which is its home until the 4th of October. Tickets are selling really fast for this one, so please do not miss out. If you want to find out a little bit more about the musical, well, I got the opportunity to interview the fantastic Cameron Blakely, who is playing the ringmaster Harold Zidler, and he is perfection. Just scroll back on the Facebook page and you will see that interview in full. Now, another musical which is winging its way to Manchester this week to open is Here and Now, the Steps musical. This opens tomorrow at the Opera House, and of course, it is based on the songs of the multi-million selling pop group Steps. It's a celebration of love and friendship, and it's embarking on this UK and Ireland tour after a record-breaking world premiere. But what is it about? Well, it is a seaside superstore called Better Best Bargains, and Kaz works there, discovering the shelves are stocked though with lies and betrayal. The summer of love she and her friends dreamed of suddenly feels like a tragedy. Will they have their happy ever after? Well, I can tell you they are going to be toe tapping to some brilliant tunes that we love from Steps. Their hits including 5, 6, 7, 8, Better Best Forgotten, and The Last Thing on My Mind. They are just a few of them. And Steps are going to be on stage at the Opera House this Thursday for the gala night of the musical. So if you've got tickets for that performance, you are in for a treat. The musical runs at the Opera House from tomorrow until the 13th of September. Elsewhere, Canal Street Lonely Hearts Club opens at Hope Mill. It's here from the 3rd of September until the 14th of September. It's Jonathan Harvey's play, which has transferred from Rupert Street to Canal Street. Yes, Manchester is its rightful home. And this is a brilliant play, full of heartache and laughter. Dean is in love with Marty. Marty doesn't know how to love. Sean is in love with Juliet, who's upped and left the country. Meanwhile, George is in love with her ex. And Clarine, well, nobody quite knows about Clarine. They are Canal Street Lonely Hearts Club. Are you ready for this? It was a classic play in the 90s. It has been transferred up to date, showing you the dysfunctional relationship of two brothers, one gay, one straight, and their somewhat eclectic group of acquaintances. Now, if you don't fancy heartache, maybe you fancy something that's heart stopping. Well, you will get that if you head over to Waterside Arts because Jekyll and Hyde is on for one night only. Journey to Victorian London. Experience the unbridled horror of this favourite thriller. It's a one-man stage adaptation of the classic tale of terror, and acclaimed actor Jonathan Goodwin is at the helm playing Henry Jekyll and Edward Hyde. He performs in the show scripted by himself and co-directed by himself and Gary Archer. It sounds thrilling. This is on for one night only. It's the 6th of September. And finally, if you head over to the Octagon in Bolton, you will find Yen playing there from Wednesday. Winner of the 2013 Bruntwood Prize for Playwriting, Yen is an explosive look at childhood without boundaries and the consequences of being forced to grow up on your own. It's returning to the stage 10 years after its five-star sellout international premiere, and it is directed by Bolton's rising star, Connor Goodwin. You've got a cast featuring former Coronation Street and Emmerdale star Vicky Binns as well. So don't miss your chance to catch this era-defining play. It runs at the Octagon until Saturday, the 13th of September. Some great productions to choose from there if you fancy a trip to the theatre this week. And if you want to find out any more about theatre productions or buy those all important tickets, all you need to do is head to our website, ilovemanchester.com/theatre. I'll be back with you here on Spotlight on Stage next Monday. Until then, have a great week yourselves. Bye for now.